fatherDumb, take one.
What?
I told you guys I was getting one, but no, you didn't believe me.
Where,
Oh, I
where
believed
did
you.
that come from?
I
I
found
believed you.
I didn't know that was happening.
it. Yeah, you're welcome. Got the genuine surprise. Welcome to fatherDumb.
Oh, hey, David. Actually, never mind. I don't have to be on Audacity, do I?
No, it records this audio.
Because we're using this. Nice.
I mean, you can still do Audacity if you want to.
I don't need it, though.
I got you guys. That was awesome. Hold, please. Hello and welcome to fatherDumb, the show about three best friends whose wives all got pregnant at the same time. We didn't plan it,
Same
but
time.
here we are. I am one of your hosts, David, and I currently have a 4-month-old.
I'm your other host, Cliff. And I have a 3-month-old.
Oh, I'm the other. I'm the other host, Sean. I am actually 1 month away from having my child.
Countdown.
Ooh,
Are you excited?
We still don't even have the nursery set up yet.
Don't even worry about that.
It's all good.
I do have a
It'll come
dresser though.
together.
Me and Jennifer are putting a dresser together tomorrow.
Yes, nice.
Yeah.
Alicia and I did one from IKEA.
See, I think mine's from Amazon, but it's a Delta. I don't know.
I don't have Amazon.
It's espresso, so it'll match our crib.
Like the color. Okay.
Yes.
Awesome.
We're going for like an outdoorsy adventure, adventure kind of theme.
Oh, okay, sweet. We went with like safari kind of thing or zoo or something. There's animals in there. I don't know.
Ours are like planes, trains,
And automobiles.
like cars, trucks, automobiles. Yeah,
Oh,
ships.
right, but
we've got a bunch of pictures that we've printed off that we're going to use that we've taken.
Yeah, but here's the main difference here, Sean. You know, not only are you expecting to be a father, you know, you're having a boy.
Yeah, we're having a boy.
Team girl dad.
It's okay. Team
It's
girl.
fine. I mean, I can learn from y'all because I can only imagine most of us are going to have more than just one. So I might have a girl next time, but I'm glad it's a boy this time because world would end if I had a girl.
Oh, you're gonna have 2 or 3.
Why?
Because she could get away with anything.
Pretty much.
Yeah. That's the case already.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Literally, my face hurts from smiling so much from her.
That happens.
Right.
Of course. I mean, that's probably gonna happen to Sean too.
I can't wait for it. It's gonna be sweet. I'm looking forward to that.
Dude, it's a lot of fun. I've been working with Amelia to try and sit up, which she can't just yet, but she's trying. Like you lay her down and she's just like, you know, she's trying everything she can. And so I'm like, I'll get her hands and I'll kind of pull her, but not completely. Like she's got to do some work, you know. She's doing it, man. She's working on it. And then once she sits up, she's like pushing her feet outward. And so if I just
Has she started rolling? Is she able to roll over now?
so
On her
no,
own?
not on her own, but I think that's because I think she knows she'll end up on her stomach, and I don't think she likes being on her stomach.
Do y'all do tummy
Yeah.
time?
But she gets sick every time.
Sick.
Yeah, she throws up a little bit.
Oh.
Well, because she's trying so hard. She's like, and you know, and
Oh.
then it's like, bleh.
See, we put Addie on her stomach, and she'll be like, yeah. And we're like, you like this? And you're not supposed to like, you're not even supposed to be doing this right now, but you like this? Okay. And then about 3-4 minutes go by, and then she's like, "Yeah, I'm over this. Roll me
Yeah.
over." And I'm like, "Jesse, roll her over." And Jesse's like, "She's fine." I'm like, "You're gonna let her get pissed?" And she's like, "It's okay." Like, there's a difference between like annoyed cry and like I'm pissed cry. So like Jesse will like a quarter roll her over, and then like Addie does it like the rest,
Yeah.
like herself, and we're like, "How?" Like,
Does she
wow,
does
that's
she like
amazing.
throw her legs while she's doing it?
Yeah, pretty much. It's like all like, but like she's a very interactive baby too, though. Like, we put on like Raya. Have y'all seen that? Raya, the Last
It's on our
Dragon,
list.
whatever.
We watched a little bit, or we got sucked into it last time we were in town.
It's like our favorite little like Disney movie ever to come out, kind of thing. But it's amazing, and she like gets happy at all the right parts. But like I swear, dude, I guess it's just like Asian blood, like ninja blood in her or something like that. Literally, they start fighting. No, 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 I kid you not. They start fighting, and this little girl, her little feet are just like,
Wait,
and she's just like,
wait. Addie is kicking.
yes. Every time they start fighting, she just starts kicking like crazy, and it's like, whoa, there, calm down. You trying to join in? And she's like, heck yeah, I'm trying to kick some butt.
That's awesome.
Sean, you look very studious right now.
I'm trying to send some pictures to y'all, but for some random reason, even though I just saved them, they don't want to send.
What kind of pictures?
Pictures of all of us.
Oh, did you see the ones that I sent?
Yes.
Oh, that reminds me. Do you guys have any ideas for our picture?
I do. So I've been thinking about it. I still can't come up with like. I can think of plenty of things that we can do, but like I don't know where or like the setting or the back. Like I feel like the background's important. Like
Yeah.
I can't figure that part out, and that's what's stumping me. Because like until we know where we kind of want to take it, I don't feel like we can really figure out what kind of whatever we want to do. Or we can do it the opposite. We just figure out what we want to do, and then we find a place.
So, first question, the
Right.
baby shower. I guess this is
Yes.
just a question for Cliff. Are you gonna take Addie, or is Jesse gonna have her there? Because like we're not staying, right?
I'm not.
Okay. So
I
is
think Jesse's keeping
okay.
her.
I'll see if I can get Alicia to take Amelia. Because if that's the case, oh, I got pictures. If
But at the same time, I don't know because that's a lot of people.
yeah, I mean it's fine
So
either way. Like if
no. Like I truly don't know. Like I think Jesse typically likes to like show her off and
Mhm.
stuff like that. But like I don't know if Jesse wants her to be around like 10, 20 people that she's not typically around.
Okay. And again, totally fine. I was just saying if we didn't have the kids, then the three of us could like go downtown or something and get a picture like with the pyramid in the background or the bridge, or because you mentioned something like iconic Memphis or something.
Yeah.
But I mean, even if we do have the kids, we can still do that. It might just have to be a quicker trip. Well, you've got formula, right, that you would bring with you. How often is she eating?
Every 2.5 hours.
That's where Mia is right now.
I feel like there's a little lag on the screen right now.
It might be. It should be recording in like 1080 if that's possible. Cliff, I know you mentioned your camera only does 720, but it's the live is only showing in 240p, which is very low. But that's because it's recording and uploading at the same time. So.
Because it shows me
Roger.
over here, guess 720p, but that might also be my camera model.
All three of them say 720p on my end.
Okay. So does that mean we're recording at 720?
It should be doing 1080 if possible. But I mean, if your camera can only do 720, it can't bump it up. So, but I mean,
Yeah.
I can tweak some stuff.
You good?
Look at these pictures.
I mean, yeah, I'd be down. I think if we wanted to like do a photo like that though, like I think it'd be really cool to have it like almost like a nighttime scene, more so.
That's a
Chase the
aggressive
beast.
stance there.
That's vintage.
No, that was we're getting eaten up by the bugs. Remember?
It
Yeah,
looks-
that was the worst idea ever.
I had fun. It was a good time.
Oh, the course
Haven't
sucked,
we said
but I
it's
had
the
a good
worst
time.
idea every time we've gone for the last like 10 times?
I haven't gone that many times.
Yeah.
Like we get out there and it's like open field. Yeah, exactly. Right there, it's open field, and it's just like, yeah, this is great. This is nice. There ain't no bugs out here. You get to hole 1, and it's like gnats everywhere. Hole
was
2, then the mosquitoes
Yeah.
come in. Hole 3, the quicksand. Hole 4, the snakes. Hole 5, the hobos come out.
Hey, that's my uncle. Don't talk about him like that.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, he's a hobo.
It's different, but same. Every time Sean picks up his cup, his screen gets a little bit more like fuzzy.
Oh.
That white
And I
contrast.
meant to mention, for you guys, like, are you seeing like this much of your face, basically? Like on the screen?
No.
I mean, I have my screen like minimized. It's
I
just
have
the
my
two of
whole
y'all.
screen full, so I see all of y'all. So literally, mine is this 1/3, then David's in the middle, and then Sean's on that third. And then I got all the mic settings on the right side where I can see me talking and recording, how long we've been
Okay,
going
so
for.
but
I can see the
But
other
the
people.
video, like, it looks like this almost, right? Because we're in like columns. It's like my face, and Sean, and whoever, right? Okay.
Yeah.
The video
Yeah.
that it's actually recording is the full video. So like when I download that and edit it, it doesn't have to be arranged like it is now. Like that was one of the benefits that I was telling Cliff about if we used like Skype or something, and it basically like screen records it. With this one,
Yeah.
we have a
Yeah.
lot more versatility because we can like move the videos around or do it. It's just we can have more fun with it. So just wanted to throw that out there and just confuse the hell out of you.
Gotcha.
So another thing then is like if we wanted to, we could throw this onto your other software then obviously as its own pre-recorded media, and then on top of that have other media lines, say for like different sound bits that we wanted to throw in there, different like say like cover breaks for segments or something like that.
yeah,
throw in a
little
random
titles
video.
and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Kapow.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes, and for what Sean just did, there's like the comic that's just going to come up on the screen. That's beautiful. I love that. Things like that. That's what we need, Sean. That's why you're here. I love it.
Oh,
Well, I
I
mean,
see.
for now, until you can talk about your.
I just have the random. I have the random interesting pieces of like
Yeah,
information.
until we can talk about DJ Sports.
Yes.
I don't know if you can see. I'm scratching a
You be
record.
getting it.
Dude,
I don't scratch records, so I don't know what that looks like.
some of these questions.
I was about to say it. I don't know what that looks like, but it doesn't look like scratch.
I'm not a
records.
DJ.
Sean, this question was made for you. All right, you ready for it?
Oh God.
What song would make you the best theme or what song would make the best theme
It's
music
raining
for you?
men.
That was way too
Sorry,
fast.
I had that one.
That was so quick. He's just like Sean had a song right there, and you stumped him, dude. Now he's just floored. I don't know. He loves men. All of a sudden, like, do I? I don't know.
Get your umbrella.
Something about just seeing everything just makes me wild.
Men.
Is that like?
I don't know. It'd probably have to be like a Dave song, like ants marching or something.
That's a good one. Or two step.
Yeah, Two Step's a good one.
David, what's the stupidest thing you've ever done on a dare?
Hung out with you guys.
That was a dare?
People are
No.
still daring me to hang out with you. Anytime I played Truth or Dare, I would usually just go with Truth. because the first time I played, I think, was with Josh, and he dared me to do all kinds of crazy things, and just didn't feel like doing crazy things. So pretty much every time I just did truth.
Yeah, I'm gonna just do
Plus-
truth.
I
Screw you
would
guys.
say truth every time with Josh. There'd be no,
Yeah.
no. I'd be like, screw you,
Ooh,
Josh.
maybe,
Truth.
and you guys can totally say no. We can have like guests on here, like who have been
Yeah.
dads like for a little while. You know, like
I was
like his
thinking
oldest
about
is
that.
5, so he's been doing this for 5 years, right?
I was
Yeah.
hoping we could have Josh on. He's just a personality, good or bad. Like publicity's
I love
publicity.
it. Good. I love it. Good or bad? Good. That way his head doesn't get big.
Like,
I like that.
you can tell him I said that.
You told him
Yeah.
that because this is a recording, and I'll just send it to him. Yep.
That's when we gotta do like the little Asian thing. Oh, we should definitely have a cutscene of that. You know how like Asians will do like Asian hearts.
I don't personally know, but you can send me some examples.
Oh my god, you don't know about that?
Is it
Literally,
like
it's
anime?
like Asians' favorite things like that. The little girls and all that crap do. They like do the little hearts all the time. No, peace signs out, dude. Now they do hearts.
This guy, he's so hip. He's a hip dad.
That's what we're calling it these days.
Yeah, that's what somebody called it. Sean, do you have any pairs of New Balance or Crocs?
Wait. What?
Do you have a pair of New Balance tennis shoes, preferably like stark white?
No.
You're gonna need to get the pair. Do you have any Crocs? Again, preferably stark white.
Are you talking about?
I'm
my
talking about
Crocs?
yeah, your Crocs, yeah.
Both pairs.
One of Alicia's friends.
Both pairs of my Crocs.
One of Alicia's friends told me that you have to have a pair of New Balance, which I think you're supposed to have 2, one for yard work and one for casual outings. You know, something you can pair with a good jean short, you know, and a tight tuck T-shirt. Talking 90s dads here,
Heck
guys.
yeah, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't care what y'all say. Literally, I wear my Crocs every day. Those are probably my like number one go-to shoes at home.
They're the ugliest things I've ever seen,
They're so comfortable.
but it's literally they're the
Huh?
ugliest
Wasn't
things
it
I've
a
ever
thing
seen.
like if you ever got in a situation you could eat Crocs?
Like crocodiles.
No, like when they first came out, I could have sworn somebody tried to convince me that you could eat them, and I was like, no, I don't
So
think
say,
so.
here's the thing: did they convince you that you can eat them?
Huh?
Did they convince you that you could eat them? Oh,
Did
okay.
you try it?
No.
What did it taste like?
Feet. Crocodile
Feet.
feet.
Poop. Crocodile feet.
Yeah.
It was grok feet.
Booties.
Like,
Oh, have I told you guys that we're gonna try and raise Amelia with an English accent? Yeah, she's gonna get to school, right, like her first day, and they're gonna be like, you know, oh, introduce yourself. Like, oh, what's your name? She's like, oh, hello, I'm Amelia. And they'll be like, oh, where are you from? Memphis. Everybody's gonna be like, what? Like,
Why?
no. Like, where did you grow up? Like,
And how are y'all
like
gonna do
where are your
this?
parents from? Like, where did you grow up? And, oh, they're from here. They're from Memphis. How are we gonna do this? Just talk like that around her all the time?
Good luck. Do you want? So I need to start working on my accent.
I mean,
then.
that's only if, you know, you want to teach Addison, or
right, but like to get her to
oh,
talk
well, I
to
mean,
her, right?
it
Like
might confuse her.
to reinforce it at a young age.
It might confuse her, you know, you being, you know, Korean and all, but I think they have.
You're right. So I'll just like instead I'll be like, "감사합니다."
I can't approve that because I'm white, and I don't know how
Why?
it works in 2022 because it's only the 28th of January.
감사합니다. That means hello. How are
Does
you
it really?
in Korean?
Say it again.
Yeah. 감사합니다.
Is there a way you could like spell that?
I have no idea how to spell that.
Hold on, I'm gonna try something.
I couldn't
I can
spell it.
Google it though.
Sean, you could spell it. So is that what you
Hold on,
said?
I'm rolling around.
Right. Is this
Huh?
correct, Clifford?
I cannot see that.
Different, but same.
All right, I'll take a screenshot of it, and then we'll post that. We'll just flash it up there, like the hearts that Cliff is supposed to tell me about.
Kamsahamnida actually means thank you. I just say it all the time.
Like
I don't
like
even know.
omelette du fromage.
It's terrible. I think it can mean hello, how are you, though?
Okay, so this one then.
I cannot see your phone
It's
at all.
focusing. It'll focus. Anyways, let's see. Here,
Never
you're
focused.
never focused.
こんばんは。
Was that right?
こんばんは。
It's pronounced kamhasa.
What's it pronounced?
You got me saying homo and now whatever he's saying. What is he even saying? I can't even hear it.
Is there a way I can send this to you?
It's like robot Korean. Like, it doesn't make sense.
Oh man.
What, Sean? What are you thinking about, buddy?
Nothing. I'm just chilling.
Are you just chilling?
Yeah.
We
I
should
don't
have a
any,
night. We should find like the words that we say the most, or like whenever a word happens on one podcast, we have to each take like a shot, something like that. Have a one random episode like that. I'll do that. Host shot night or whatever.
Okay, my night. It's gonna be the word is gonna be Amelia.
What?
I said when I host, my word is gonna be Amelia. So anytime I basically talk about my kid, I take a shot. Does that work?
That's very. But only if you say it or when it
Sure.
gets said.
Yeah, that works for me. Hey, Shawnee, what you doing? You playing a game?
no, you'll see here in a second.
안녕하세요. That's how you say it. 안녕하세요.
Hold on.
Yeah. Meet to nice you.
하슴.
It's like completely different than the one that I just played.
가슴.
I think it's a good thing that you're having a boy, Shawnee. But it could also be
Me and him are gonna be best
it could
buds
also be a
too.
horrible, horrible thing. Here's something, Sean. Do you have any questions for us? You know, because we got 3 and 4 months under our belts. You know, we're obviously pros at this point. What you got for us?
Nothing.
What?
Blank.
fatherDumb, take 2. Do you have any questions for us?
What, for y'all?
No, the other 2 guys on the podcast.
I mean, not that I can think of right now. I mean, really, it's just, I guess my mind's just blurred with trying to get everything ready and making sure we get what we need at these baby showers. Because I'm not necessarily worried about any part of it. The hospital part's going to be, I mean, what it is. I just really hope I don't pass out.
Is she gonna try and do natural? Okay.
Yes.
Have you ever passed out from anything? Like fainted like that?
I mean, it's random if like I get up too quick. Yeah, Cliff, shut up. I see that
Cliff,
smile.
is there something that you know that we don't? Look, is there a chat here? Maybe
It's a
we.
creepy smile.
You want to say it in the chat first?
Huh? Oh no.
Are you talking about the time over at Chili's or
Wait, is this Chili's the restaurant or Chili's the house?
Nope.
no Chili like
Gotcha.
Evan?
Now I would like to know.
I don't remember. Why don't you jog our memory of that one?
Oh, I was really drunk and I got thrown to the ground.
You can get thrown
And
to
that's
the
how you
ground.
fainted?
Yes. Chili threw me to the ground.
I don't think I qualify that as
Oh,
fainting.
I'm thinking of another instance.
I just passed out afterwards because I was so drunk.
Yeah, that I don't think that counts for this scenario that I'm, playing out or asking
But no,
about.
it's more just one of those, like, I told Jennifer, I joked with her, I was like, I'm going to stay this side of the curtain.
If she's doing it natural, there's probably not going to be a curtain.
Well,
Cliff, are you saying?
I'm going to be on her.
No,
Okay,
no
yeah,
curtain.
we didn't have a curtain.
I'm going to be on the head part.
I mean that's fine.
That's your
It's-
choice.
It's definitely so. Alicia and I have never even like gone to the bathroom in front of each other, and honestly,
Yeah.
we're still fine with that. Like we still haven't done it and whatnot. But I mean, I was there. I was was in full view of everything, and I mean, yeah, it's different, but your wife is having your child, so it's just something a lot more than when you
Crazy.
just like somebody
insane.
talks about it or you envision it. It's when you get to that point, it's just gonna be a little different.
Do you plan
Well,
on,
yeah,
like,
I figured as much.
are you wanting to, like, cut the umbilical cord and all that?
I mean, it'd be nice to, but I'd much rather,
Duh.
I don't know. Bye-bye. I told Jennifer, I was like, I'm more worried as long as I hear a cry, whatever happens after that, I don't care. Like, I do, like, you know what I mean? I do care, but, like, really the only thing I'm priority number one is hear something coming from a small child.
Definitely.
And then after that point, I'll cross whatever bridge is there.
Yeah, I mean, just remember, they're gonna do a PAP score right when your baby's born.
Yeah.
So what they do is, as soon as you're, I think, isn't that what it's called, David? PAPS, a PAP score. Anyways,
Pap smear?
I
maybe.
think that's just at like a normal
Pretty
doctor's
much as
appointment. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, as soon as your baby's born, they do a test on it. How, like, blood oxygen levels, like how warm their body actually is, if they're breathing right, all those different things, right? And then they give it a score from 0 to 9, 9 being the highest. All right?
Yeah.
5 minutes after your baby's born, they take another test. Typically, when a baby's first born, that first score is typically for a normal baby, is somewhere between 5 and 6, somewhere in there. If you get higher than that, you got a good baby. 5 minutes later, typical babies are at an 8 or 9. So, Addison, we had her early because she was, like, premature. And, like, she came out 9'9", dude. And I was like, what? Little 4-pound, like 14-ounce baby, and she's like 9'9". They were like, we're gonna take her up to the chamber because she's so small, just to make sure. We're gonna monitor her. She might be up there for like 4 or 5 hours. They brought her back 20 minutes later and was like, she's hungry and she wants you. We were like, all right.
I think that's going to be I guess the hardest part is if they have to take him away at any point, I'll be like, hey, where's he going?
Yeah, that was definitely
Yeah.
the worst part for us, because Alicia had an emergency C-section, and
Yeah.
when they pulled her out, the doctor accidentally cut her arm. It wasn't anything super serious. Like immediately they wrapped her up and everything, and they did the tests and everything, and I got to hold her and take pictures and all that stuff. But she was there for a few minutes, and then they took her up to like another floor, where a plastic surgeon, worked on her and got her all stitched up. But we didn't see her for 4 or 5 hours, and Alicia was still a little loopy from the drugs, but that tore her up like that. It still really bothers her. So it's.
I mean, that's understandable though. Like,
Yeah, but I still.
I already know.
I think that was too long. Like, what reason would they have for her being away for 5 hours? Like, that's insane. So.
They're also.
It's pretty typical. Like most
I
people,
was like, they're
actually
probably giving mom a
have
chance
stuff
to
like
kind
that.
of rest for a minute.
She wanted to see her kid.
But yeah, a lot of people have that though, David, where it's pretty much like a 50-50 split where you either get immediate like skin-to-skin contact depending on your doctor, or stuff like this. Now, since your baby had a cut, more than likely, being a newborn's blood are very, very thin compared to our blood. So that means it's kind of like she has thin blood. So she's very, very more prone to bleeding out. And also babies don't have as much blood
Right.
as we do. So any type of cut, period, any type of injury at birth, that's like, in the eyes of a doctor, that's like, ooh, this could be life-threatening. Because it could be. So even after they got her stitched, they probably wanted to monitor to make sure that it wasn't going to bleed or anything. Because with a baby, period, premature, whatever, smaller, whatever it might be, they're definitely going to make sure that she's okay before they bring her back.
Well, Sean, just
But I totally
just
get
a heads
that.
up, it can either go the way it did for Cliff and Jesse, or the way it did for me and Alicia. I hope it goes the way it did for Cliff and Jesse.
Yeah,
There's
no,
no
and
doubt.
I'm supporting her. She wants to do the natural thing, and it's like, hey, I'm down for it. Again, I am not
Is
a
she,
small person.
She's not trying to. She's obviously doing the epidural, right?
No, when you go natural, there's no drugs.
No, that's what I'm asking. Like, is she doing an epidural or is she doing natural where she's not taking any pain med?
I don't think she's taking any. I don't think she wants to take any.
Alicia was the same way. But let her know there's absolutely no shame in looking at the nurse and going, I think I'd kind of like that epidural.
There isn't. But hey, you have to do it by a certain point. Just make sure you know, because there is a certain point where you get in labor where it's like, we're sorry, you're too far, and you
Right,
can't.
but if you've got a
thing-
decent nurse, I mean, they'll be like, hey, you got to tell us, like, you've got like 20 minutes or something like that.
and they should tell you that, because they came in and told Jesse, they were like, you have an hour to decide if you want this. And just was like, let's go ahead and do it. Yeah. This sucks. This sucks a lot. And I was
Alicia looked at me and I was like, I would do it. Like, I would have done it 5 hours ago.
I would have done it already.
Like, there's no shame.
As soon as I walked in, I would have been like, where is it? Come on.
So, on the screen, right, they have, like, Jesse's, like, heart rate and everything on the screen, right? And then under that is the other thing, and these little bars are just going like, and I'm like, so what are these? And I'm asking the nurse, like, explain these to me, right? And she's like, all right, well, this is the heart rate. I'm like, okay, that's good. I understand that. I understand all this. And they get to the one that's like this, right? And he's like, these are the contractions. And I'm like, oh, those are the things that I've been looking at. And it's literally like, we're good. We're good. We're good. What the heck? Oh my gosh, we're good. We're good. We're good. That one kind of hurt. And I was just like, oh, babe. And then I started recognizing, like, pain noises versus, like, how high it was on the bar for there. Dude, Jesse, for a hot 3 hours, rode a 5-minute contraction of just, like literally every 5 minutes. Off the chart. Off the chart. And I'm just like, how have you not taken pain med? Take the pain med. Take it. And she was like, I'm good. I'm like, I will, like, man cold's a thing. I'm a,
Don't
know
admit that
what.
on this.
Like, I agree. I don't think you are so
I'm editing
much
that out.
better
There's
than
a man called no.
Oh, dude, no.
man
No,
cold's
edit
a
it out.
thing. You win. Like, what
Edit
else
it
you
out.
want?
No. That's going to
Take
be my
3.
reaction when she ends up. any way this thing goes down, I'm. Moms are some tough people.
I told Alicia, and I've said it many times, and I still say it many times. There's so many reasons why men don't have children.
Yes.
That's why I will not be eating on podcasts. But
I
I'm
don't
starving.
know if that's true. Like, are you
I
sure you
won't.
want to hold yourself to that?
Yeah.
Okay, if
And if you
I can't
catch
make
me,
any promises.
I won't make any
Yeah.
promises.
now, like I'll drink on that, but like I don't really like to. If we're actually filming a podcast, then no. If we're joking around and stuff, I don't care.
This is very serious, Clifford. What do you mean?
Yeah, once Declan gets to a certain age, I'll probably end up eating fruit snacks on the podcast. Just being like, "What's up? This is my day."
One of the guys I rep with has 2 girls, and he like special orders these certain fruit snacks from like California or something, and he's asking me like, like, oh, you guys gonna get these? Have you had these? I was like, no. He brought me like 4 or 5 packs, like the next weekend. I understand why he special ordered them. They're delicious, but it's like hippie food. So
Is it from like the Napa Valley area?
that's in
Like-
California, all right?
Well, they have so much. Like California produces about 40% of like the nation's fruit, like domestically. So all of their stuff is just so fresh out there. Like when we were out there with Nicole and them, it was amazing.
Nice, Sean. He goes,
What did you say?
nerd.
No.
Because that little like rant just made me think of so many different people from shows that you just reminded me of, like
Go
Ducky
on.
from NCIS,
Yeah, I don't watch that.
Spencer from Criminal Minds, just talking about random stuff because you know facts about it, and it's like, what?
He's just jealous, Cliff.
'Cause I'm
He's
smart.
just jealous of your smarts.
He's jealous of my smartness. Man, college helped a little bit.
It did.
I didn't even go to college.
Technically.
Well, I did,
Technically, neither
but
did I. I'm doing it now.
See, and different strokes for different folks.
I'm doing it now. That's fun.
I need to trim my toenails. Sorry, I just looked down.
Right.
Hey, what is y'all's upload at?
99%.
Yeah, not 99.
99?
All 3 of them show 99. Yeah.
Cool.
I
Nah.
think Cliff did that in the other one, but it was real.
Oh, dude, it was a
He goes,
big rip
"Hold on."
too.
And
Like,
right when he did that, I was like, "Oh, he's gonna yep." And I'm pretty sure, like, I saw the audio.
And then he fell out of
So,
his chair.
dude, I hate that you missed that, Sean. It was so classic and so great. I told Cliff, I said, that might be in the intro. But then again, so will a lot of other dumb videos. So, do you guys have any of me?
Sweet.
That doesn't mean
don't
look
think
right
so.
now. I mean, you can say yes or no. If you have them, I'll put it in there.
Android's better.
Yeah, you're outnumbered here, Shawnee.
I know I do. It might be on my other iPhone, which is dead somewhere.
It might be on my other iPhone.
I mean, I have another one. It's been recording this whole time.
Oh, hey David, you took this photo.
The photo has a lot of
Wrong
sound.
one, sorry.
Shooter. Yep.
When is that from? Oh wait, never mind. This is when you sent it
Was
to me.
that?
You sent this to me in 2016.
Oh, that was way before that. Was
Are you
Yeah.
changing people's names?
what do you mean?
Cliff, did you change your name?
No, you changed it. You know why you changed it?
Is that your spot at work?
Because no one wants to park there. That's why I put that sign right in front of the building. It's amazing.
All right, sir.
You mean the building? You also mean your house, right?
This is why I send to my wife every day as motivation.
Hey, I see myself.
Ow.
I know it's backwards.
Not to me.
Nice.
Oh, that's great.
I know. She loves it. So what are we doing? Dude, do y'all have any, like...
What are we doing? You're going through your phone, and me and Sean are just kind of sitting here.
I know. I'm looking for older stuff. Do y'all have any, like, old vintage photos of you and, like, your spouse?
Vintage? You're the one who's been dating his spouse since
I
he
have
was
the
like
first
13.
picture of me and Jennifer.
That's true.
Yeah. Those. Yeah, I see those all the time.
Yeah, since me and Jennifer were together in the 70s.
Yeah, vintage.
I mean, this is a different phone and stuff back then. I remember this one. This is Redbirds.
Who is that? Sean, is that you and Jen's first picture?
That's our first picture at Windjammer.
Ugh, you're making me do it.
Windjammer.
Our first date to Majestic.
Nice.
Dude, that rehearsal dinner, whew, that was good food.
Me and Alicia,
cow,
first
that's a
time
bold
at Windjammer.
Nice.
That place.
Didn't you pull her away from her boyfriend?
Look at this. That's
yeah.
2007, you guys.
Holy shit.
2007.
Wow, what happened? You aged like an avocado. They don't keep very long.
Avocado.
I was gonna say milk, but I don't know, avocado just sounded more fun.
Milk duds. What?
Nothing. That's great. Let's see. So Sean, one of the things that Cliff and I talked about, we wanted to open every episode with a fact about babies. I don't have one for this one because it's only a test. But so start looking up facts about babies.
Can I have like the really off the wall facts?
Sure. Just envisioning like he doesn't run it
Like
by us
baby.
first, and he's just like, hey, a fact about babies is they bounce
it
off
have
of
to-
walls.
Babies can't get herpes. Like, what? Oh my God. Sean, we're making a clean episode here. Like, oh no, you can't say stuff like that.
Oh, Sean, how many times have you heard from someone that you better get all the sleep you can now?
Dude, all the time. Everybody's like, your sleep schedule's gonna suck, and I was like, I mean, it's not gonna be pleasant, but I think it's not gonna be the hardest thing on the
I
planet.
can't tell you how many times people are like, well, you bank on that sleep, you know, you get all the sleep you can. It's like, okay, dude, that's not. Oh, hey, that's me. Alicia
That's
was so
you.
annoyed because she was like, you're the only person I know that would wear a hockey shirt to a basketball game. And I was like, I have a
Yeah, because hockey's better than basketball.
I was like, I have a Grizzlies hat on, like, but it's backwards, so you can't see the logo. Brandy. Oh yeah, that's good.
I just sent you one, David.
Sent me one what? Yes. Wait. You know what's even better is that.
Yeah, I know, right?
But the
I didn't crop that out on purpose for you.
that's a good one.
That's a
so
classic right there,
Man.
boys.
I had all the emo chicks going.
That's old. You didn't. That's like You had that hairstyle. Like, you have not had that hairstyle in like decades.
I mean, I think it was like 2010. Yeah, it was 2010. I think so.
Really?
Graduated in '08. Was here for a year, then went to MTSU in 2009, 2010.
I thought that was so much
And that's when I
older
went
than that.
emo. Everything was dark like my soul. No, I don't know. I was just trying something different.
Do you still feel that way?
Sometimes.
Dark?
Sometimes I feel like the Dark Knight. I'm Batman. It's like on the movie Neighbors when Seth Rogen is talking to, what's his face? Dude from the High School Musical. And he's talking about how, what was it? Michael Keaton was Batman, like for Seth Rogen. And he's like, yeah, you talk like this. He's like, yeah, I'm Batman. And then the other dude's like, no, I'm Batman. And it's like all raspy because it's Christian Bale. See, stuff like this we can cut out.
I'm better.
Where is she?
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, did you know that the...
Oh my
So the only cool fact I found was a baby's born on its predicted due date only 4% of the
I
time.
can see that. That's a good one. That's pretty legit.
That is a good one.
My turn.
Baby kangaroos, just like adult kangaroos, can't hop backwards.
Is it factual or are you just...
A newborn can't solve a Rubik's Cube.
in a Rubik's Cube or a Rubik's Cube?
A Chinese newborn could.
They do
Just
that shit
saying.
in the womb.
Have you seen those videos of these like that? It's literally almost always Asian, and they're literally like going like in like
Oh, and there's
under
like
a second,
like a timer
solving
thing
stuff?
right there, and it's like...
yeah, and it's like
Yeah,
they
it's like the
literally like
Professional Cup
photographic
Stacking
memory look at it,
Association.
and then they know in their head what finger motions they need to do, and they're able to do that in less than a
Yeah.
second. Like,
it is
what?
similar to the cup stacking, which is crazy.
Yeah. We should do that one day. See if we can do like a cup stack
Yeah,
competition.
after a couple shots and a shotgun of beer.
I bet I could do it.
Challenge.
Challenge. This is what I need to see if I still have like all
You
the
just said
ninja
you bet you
stuff.
could do it.
Or
You
if
got
I lost it
you got
with
your
fatherDumb.
daughter. She's a ninja.
I mean, no. Did I transfer all my ninja to her?
That's a good question. Do you still have your ninja stars?
That's what I'm saying. Because they're knives, and actually I do have stars. Never mind. But yeah. Shut up, Sean. See you in...
Hey man, I as soon as he said stars, I was like, yeah, I know he's got them. He knew, no, I don't have. They're not. Oh, wait, yeah, I do have stars.
Sean's thrown my ninja stars with me before. Haven't you? Like in Collierville, we set up that big board and threw them by the fence, right?
Yeah, I think so.
We were throwing them at the tree, and then I lost a whole bunch of them and ran over with a lawnmower and stuck it in the side of my mom's Beamer. There's a ninja star in the side of my mom's Beamer.
How long did she ride around with it? How long did she ride
Huh?
around with it, like in the side of the car?
No. Yeah, I pulled it out with a wrench
Oh,
same day. And then I can't believe someone did that to her car in the parking lot, man. Like,
Mom, you
it's a
should you
clear
shouldn't park
ninja
there
star.
anymore. Like,
That's,
It was clearly
that's
the
awful.
ninja star that Sean threw. So, because all of mine stuck.
of course they did. Like that time you threw
I
that
think.
bullseye around the corner in my apartment.
Did that one stick?
Yeah, it went in the bullseye.
Oh, yeah, see? I thought you were trying to make a reference to the time I got it stuck in my metal door.
That
And Sean
Bachelor
literally
party.
had to hang off the door to pull it out. 250-pound male could not pull this dart out of the
was
door.
Because you literally threw it like you were trying to like strike out the last batter in the World
you
Series.
ever played-
Like you threw it as hard.
have
as
you ever played
could.
disc golf with him? Watch him putt. He does the same thing.
Yes.
Does it work?
Sometimes. I'd say maybe 70 of the time it works.
That's pretty good.
That's better than half, but that's not 100.
Is Paul Macbeth 100?
Like age-wise? Or?
I'm better than Paul Macbeth.
Paul Ubari? Is he
I don't know,
100?
there it is.
Nico?
Hey,
is he
Paul
100?
Ulibarri lives around where I do.
Where's that?
I know.
Texas. Like he lives in East Texas.
Y'all got a whole bunch of courses out there. If you go to any of the
Yeah, I
local
saw.
tourneys, he'll be there.
Yeah, I was playing Lindsay Park where they do the Texas State Champion for the professional.
Is that the
like,
one
tour?
with like the big waterfall in the middle that they throw over like the lake, and it's got like the shooting water? Is that you know what I'm talking about?
No, it's not. That's not Lindsay.
Okay, never mind then.
Lindsay's the one where a couple of the guys last year like freaked out because they kept hitting like every single tree.
That's an old one, David.
What's that?
The one I just sent
Oh.
you.
Jeez. I'm pretty sure like everything I'm wearing and even carrying was Carter's.
Some of it was mine.
Nice.
But yes, 90% of that trip was Carter's.
This is the
If anything
scariest
was
thing
mine,
I've
it was
ever
like a
seen.
protein bar. Yeah, Jesse took that of me. That was if I was to look like a baby. And the weird part is, it looks like my baby pictures.
That is weird. That's very creepy.
Yeah, it was very weird.
Time to go to Snapchat.
I'm sitting here looking for older pictures. Sean's like, I'm gonna go.
Are you guys looking for
Snapchat.
pictures for the show or just for fun?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
show.
Oh, I'm trying to get pictures
Okay.
for the show.
That's fine. I'm looking at baby facts.
But you guys are gonna watch me do it.
Sean, have you ever seen the movie I Love You, Man?
Dirty thing.
The
Yeah.
scene where, like, after they eat at the bar, after they eat the fish tacos, and Jason Segel leaves on a scooter or whatever, and Paul Rudd's still there, and he's just really drunk, and he's like, I need the number for a taxi, and he's just, like, going back and forth with his phone. That's just what you reminded me of. It was very funny.
Hold on a second. Trying to find the baby.
The baby.
Baby face.
I'm just going through these pictures. Look at Chad.
Did I tell you about him?
Like something.
Yeah,
recent.
well, yeah, I guess. Past few months.
What?
He left True. He works at a advertising place in Nashville.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
Why did he
He
leave
can
True?
go scare everybody else with his taser.
Were you scared? I'm not gonna lie. I almost crap my pants. I thought he was gonna tase me, and I'm like, I'm not even part of this.
Oh, I knew he wouldn't tase me because I
Dude, I had
knocked
to,
him out.
we slept in the same room as that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I said, I'm not even part
That's
of this.
great.
I told him, I was like, Chad, do not tase me. Like,
By the way, y'all have snaps.
I saw it. You sent me a baby picture.
I'll be honest,
of you.
I can't remember the last time I logged into Snapchat.
But I need to probably go check on my wife.
Nice. That's so creepy.
Oh my god.
These are Edson fucking light bulbs right here, brother.
No!
I need that. I need that like now.
Uh-huh.
I have pictures of you two trying to do that because Alicia was drunk.
Oh, we were. I don't remember this. I think an hour later, that's when I was naked on my bathroom floor,
Yeah, you
just
were.
like the floor feels good cold. Oh yeah, that. I have the pictures too. Do you need the
No, I got
pictures?
those.
Oh, you just
Yeah.
need the video.
Wait, maybe I took the video.
I have not watched the video though in a long time. Then immediately after that is when we start getting into the Sean video. They just keep.
Yeah, sorry, Sean. Those are all from me.
It's just constant over and over again. There's so many of them. This is a good one. That's a good one.
I'm sorry, but that was like the best like intro for your episode, Sean. Like all those little clips. It was great.
I don't know if I should be embarrassed or
Just own it.
not.
Oh, you
Just
should
own
be
it.
proud. I'm so proud. I don't even remember drinking this. Who brought me this?
What is that?
Glenglassaugh High Single Malt Whiskey, established 1875, Revival.
I have no idea. Huh?
Products of Scotland. This is 10
does
years
that, yeah.
old. I don't know.
No,
Sean,
I just turned his
bye-bye.
camera off. It's because my camera's done it twice.
Excuse,
But-
excuse.
It's because it has a record limit of 30 minutes, but it's not technically recording onto the SD card, so I think that's why it's doing it.
Ah,
Yeah, using a DSLR camera, Shawnee.
I'm gonna use my laptop camera.
Yeah, I may get a webcam because I have to worry about the batteries on this thing. Meh.
You sent us a picture of your setup before.
Yeah, but this is much closer.
You're awfully proud about
That's
it.
some good audio, Shawnee. Are you gonna do that every episode? Take 4.
Every episode.
You guys are stupid. Oh,
So
you're the dumbest fathers ever.
Sean, what does fatherDumb stand for?
Uh-oh.
We're all dads and we're
No
all
battery
done.
on the camera. It could go out at any minute. I
Huh?
said low battery on the camera. It can go out at any minute, but I have a backup.
Yeah, so I answered the question.
Does that mean you want another question? or some Skittles or something?
I love Skittles.
Cookie would be nice.
Cookie would be nice.
I forgot to bring this up earlier. Have y'all seen Dunkaroos anywhere in stores?
Not since like grade school.
They have them.
Who's they?
I know Brookshire's around here has them.
What is
So-
Brookshire's Club?
It's like our Kroger.
We don't have stores around here, okay? It's them and they and us.
That was K. Roger.
All right, as in U.S.
All right, eat your Skittles, Cliff.
I'm down. Oh yeah. Hey, by the way, David.
Yeah, the crayon. That's great.
Why?
Why? Because it's awesome.
For what though?
Coins.
It's a piggy bank.
That's a piggy bank?
Uh huh.
Do you have the sunglasses too?
I probably do somewhere.
No, Cliff's got a one up you here.
It's my piggy bank.
What is that, a mailbox? It's
No,
got
it's
so
my
many
piggy bank.
fingerprints on it.
I know. There's so many. I can add so many more though. Watch.
But yeah, I've
How's
got
that
it's. I mean, it's got a little bit of change in there.
This has.
Like a nickel in it.
No. I only put
He's just got
Oh,
bills
okay, I
in
gotcha.
there.
Yeah, that's
Because somebody thinks he's a high roller.
that's the Jeep fund.
Oh, boy.
No, straight up. That's all I'm doing. I'm just putting just $100 bills,
Oh, I
20s
was
in
like,
it, and
you're
then
putting quarters in there?
just $100 bills and 20s, and then when I can't fit any more in it, we're gonna crack it open, see how much we got, and we're gonna put a down payment on.
Sean, when we go over to Cliff's next time, look for that.
The ring will catch you.
All the ring does is make your dog bark.
We got the whole home security
Sean, are you the
system.
Monopoly man?
Yes. And your home security system's not going to work if we're there hanging out.
Yeah, the video will see you grab it, and then boom. Now pay me everything that was in my piggy bank.
How do you know how much was in there?
Because it's me. Even though it's a piggy bank, I keep track of what I put in it, so I know.
We'll see. Sounds like a challenge.
I like it.
Do you want to be there when I break it open?
I mean, or you send us a video, I guess.
I can send you all a video. That's fine.
I mean, it's going to be a while. That didn't sound like it was too full. Not being a dick. I was like, it literally didn't sound like, you know what I mean? Like, if it was really full, I don't think you would have heard anything.
I have a daughter.
Hey, I do too.
I can't spend money anymore. She takes up a lot of money.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, here's one thing. David, that's one thing we can talk about is like, that's one of the differences that we have is like, I pay daycare versus y'all pay her dad. So, the difference is in like how people handle work versus life versus like, you know, some people do daycare, some people do what is it? It's like
Family.
moms who work like 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, you know, and they switch off, you know. You get what I mean?
Like one will watch
Like,
like their kid and somebody else's, and then
Yeah, stuff like that where you have like a community of people who do that and share like kids and do it that way. Versus like being able to stay at home and be like a stay-at-home parent versus like having to do like daycare, because like that was one of I think our biggest challenges was like her first week of daycare. Like just Jesse for sure, after Jesse had 3 full months of just straight up 24 hours a day time with Addie, and like it was like that bomb was so there. That first time dropping her off at daycare, dude, Jesse was just like literally all day calling me like, I can't wait to pick her up. I miss her so much. Like hurt at work type of thing. So that was our biggest adjustment that first week, was getting used to being like, oh man, like literally 8 hours of the day, like some other person is literally taking care of our kid. Like, that's a weird feeling.
yeah. Sean, do you guys have any plans for that? Just because it takes a while to get in. Like there's a waiting list at a lot of places.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
Sean,
we're-
that's another thing. Like ours, we went through like 12 places before we even found like 2 or 3 options.
Yeah, that's something that we got to do. But I think next or tomorrow when we're putting the dresser together, we might, talk about different things like that. But
Yeah, like if y'all are gonna have to, like if y'all know that y'all are for sure gonna have to end up doing that, where y'all are gonna have to like have her at a daycare or have him at a daycare. Sorry, you're not in that club yet. But
Roll that.
but if y'all know that's a for sure thing, dude, like that's my biggest advice to you. Go ahead and prioritize that on the top of one of your lists because the worst thing that can happen is like most of the places I called have a waiting list a year and a half out. Like
Yeah.
that's how crazy it is. So definitely prioritize that as one of the main things to do first.
Yeah. But well, boys, I think I'm gonna call it a night and get in
At
bed.
bedtime, huh?
Bye,
Well,
bye.
just bank that sleep while you can, because your sleep schedule's gonna change. Sorry, I had to.
No, like, and I get it. Like, some people are, telling the truth because you never know what your kid's gonna be like. And I actually had somebody tell me straight up, they're like, the first like 6 months, it's kind of easy. You get used to it. They're like 6 months to like a year or two. They said it's a little rough just because they get more independent, but they also get moody.
Yeah, they're starting to develop personalities. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's one of those like they're like 6 months on. That's when you're probably gonna be like, oh my god, I'm exhausted. But they're like, at the same time, it's your kid, so you don't mind dealing with it.
Well, you put up with it. I'm just kidding.
Right.
No, so
But-
we've gone an hour and 6 minutes on this one, so we've got less than an hour for the next episode. But I think I don't know if it starts with like when the subscription started, or if it's like, in the next couple days it'll be February and then we can do two. So I don't know how it works, but I'll let you guys know. Anyways, it's good second test run. Sean, it was good to have you for more than 2 minutes.
Right.
I'm gonna definitely play with my setup a little bit more next time.
Okay, and then you're gonna fix your
I'm
camera.
gonna get a new webcam. No, I'm gonna buy a new webcam. And
I was
then
making a
one
joke.
thing for sure is like my screens are too high for this chair that sits
Hey, what's wrong with
way
that chair,
back.
Cliff? Just lean back in it real quick.
Just lean back and then just
I don't know if you did that on purpose, but I still love it. Oh, that's amazing.
something like
Yeah.
that. I added the
I
feet for
do
you this
appreciate
time
that.
though.
Gift number 2 will be coming later tonight.
Oh
It's
jeez.
so fun. Do it, Shawnee. Do it.
No. See, my chair's good.
Well, mine's like an armchair, so it's...
In Texas they spell it GUD.
Oh well, no, it's just. Oh no.
All right, well, I guess
We bought it.
I guess we'll wrap this one up. Test run number 2 of fatherDumb. Thank you guys so much for joining me with Clifford and Shawnee Slappy McChains.
Don't you mean joining us?
No, I mean me. It's all about me. Yes, us. I'll fix that.
Shame on you.
Did you breathe on the mic?
I don't know. Maybe.
Ooh, I can expand frames. Oh, I can minimize only Sean's frame.
Yeah, I have the two of
Oh, I
y'all.
didn't know that. Interesting.
Yeah, I have the two of y'all bigger than mine. Big brain.
Or it happened by accident. Camera's about to die.
I mean, I also learned how to get back into the session without needing an invite like some people.
Got you die.
Yeah, I was looking something else up. I didn't know it was a speed thing to get back in. But also, I was ready at 8, like we said we would be, and responded to texts and stuff. And
I
then
was
sit
asleep.
around 40 minutes waiting for someone.
I was asleep.
Take 138.
Yeah.
because I take naps.
All right.
Good
Good night,
night.
gentlemen. Love you, boys.
Love you
Have a
guys.
good
See
one,
ya.
boys.
Oh, hey, wait. No. That's funny.